Welcome to the Chompcast, the podcast that brings the crew of Swordchomp together to discuss our ever-fascinating adult lives as friends and, most importantly, get some good old video game discussion. My name is Morgan Barnes, and I am joined by my good friends and fellow co-hosts, the crew of Swordchomp, Joshua Fowler.
Hello.
Shay Layton.
As you can hear, our host has been taken over by a robot.
Oh, no. Did it go robotic?
Not really.
A little bit.
Okay. And Anthony Fisher.
Hello.
And as Shay said, he just messaged me, welcome to 2017. Apparently he wants me to say that. So.
Yay!
Everyone wants to be welcomed into the new year. And this week we have a great show. Most anticipated games of 2017. And yeah, hang in there with me a little bit. We were joking about this before the show. I have to get in touch with my internet provider because I have some god-awful fucking backwoods Montana internet going on right now, which is just making me really depressed. But so hang in there with us. It's going to be a really fun show. We're going to talk about all the games that we're excited about playing this year, among other things. So thanks for joining us. But I want to get to some introductions. Let's catch up with the crew of Swordchomp, see what everyone's been doing. Fish, I'm going to throw it to you first, my friend.
Hi.
How are you? Hello. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Glad you're here today. I saw a message from you today that it was snowing in Texas, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. I was at work, and while it started to snow, it just came down as like little pelts, looked like little styrofoam pieces falling from the sky. I was like, what the fuck? And there was little snow drifts on the road. Like, you see like those little pelts just going through the wind and everything. But
I think that was a hint for you that you need to move up to Montana.
yeah.
Just put those right in your boxes.
How's that a hint to move up to Montana? I think
Texas is like, we don't want you here no more, partner. Pack your shit up and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So that's clearly how everyone from Texas talks. Let's start with the offensive material early.
Right off the bat. Shay bringing it. That's true. I mean, it's an inside joke for our listeners. Me and Shay live in Montana, and we're always pushing for Fish to just leave Texas behind and enter the promised land. That is Montana.
Yeah, I definitely can't stand the summers here. It's 100-degree plus temperatures during the summer. Just sucks ass. And I like the cold, and I love snow, and Montana gets plenty of it.
Oh God, we get a lot of stuff, dude. You messaged me today that you played some Diablo last night, which hurt me deeply.
I didn't think you would be interested in it. I mean, it's just that new thing they came out with, the Darkening of Tristram, which is a throwback to the 20th anniversary of Diablo. I saw that it finally went live, and it's only live for the month of January. So definitely try it out, Morgan. It's kind of a trip because they kind of pixelate there's like this. They use like this filter to like pixelate it, everything, and like your character moves in a very awkward fashion. Like, yeah, it's a definite throwback to the original Diablo. Even like
you don't have any special memories of the original Diablo either, do you? I mean,
none.
Yeah.
I mean, all I have is like past like YouTube videos that I've seen of it, or I had a friend once who tried to get me into Diablo 2, and I never got into it. I just kept blowing him off on that. And I was thinking about that today. I was like, man, that sucks that I blew that off because I love Diablo 3 so much. And I imagine Diablo 2 had, all that loot and probably interesting gameplay that I would have got addicted to. And who knows, maybe I would have appreciated Diablo 3 even more, but I can't really see that because I definitely love Diablo 3.
Yeah, it's kind of those cool things where like we didn't grow up with Diablo 1 or 2, so like 3 like meant a lot more to us maybe than even some other people. So sometimes it's a weird, surprise.
Yeah, and some people didn't actually. I mean, fans of the old Diablo, like Diablo 2, like fans were actually like complaining about Diablo 3 style, and they were kind of pissed off about it. So I mean, you can't please everybody, but they definitely pleased us.
They pleased us good. Speaking of Diablo and cow levels, Joshua Fowler, you were telling me about playing a cow level in World of Warcraft today.
I did no such thing. There
You
is
did
no
not?
cow level, Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't speak. I can't speak of it out loud.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got that information from.
I get bad information. What are they doing infecting World of Warcraft with? It's like a big Diablo anniversary spectacular among all Blizzard games, right?
Yeah, they've been putting stuff in all their games from Diablo just the last week because of the 20th anniversary. So, yeah, it's been pretty fun.
That's cool. What they do in like Hearthstone and stuff?
There's the Tavern Brawl this week is like a versus AI brawl. That's a really, really easy fight, but sort of like the original non-existent cow level. If you do certain really ridiculous things during the fight that don't make any sense, like trigger all these secrets that the enemy has that aren't even regular secrets, you can get them to spawn additional enemies and eventually make a portal to a dimension that may or may not have cows. Probably not, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
May or may not have cows. Well, I'm glad to hear that. How you been this week, though, Josh? Been doing good?
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah. We had daughter's birthday this week, so that was fun.
Happy 21st.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
God, that's going to be a scary day.
But
To realize your entire life has flashed before you.
well, I haven't told you guys this story. I'll repeat that again. Yeah, I keep having realizations that I'm just an old, pathetic man. But yeah, I had a pretty big one this year when we were.
So harsh on yourself.
Yeah, we we were calling my parents so our daughter could talk to them and see them on her birthday and whatnot. And
It was like a Skype thing?
Yeah,
Wait,
just
just
a
for our
Skype
listeners,
thing.
your parents live overseas, right?
They're in
Or just-
Arizona at the moment.
Oh, okay, so they're in the States, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, during said conversation, she decided to tell them about her favorite biker bar and that she's saving up for a house.
Huh. It's an interesting combination of things.
Where did she get the idea of a biker bar?
Well, she does have a favorite biker bar. But yeah, I don't know why she decided to word it that way.
Shay, they start early. And where do you live, Josh? South Carolina? North Carolina?
North Carolina. Yeah,
North Carolina, okay.
Yeah, actually though, probably one of the best restaurants in a long ways from here. Like good distance around is actually the local biker bar in town.
That makes sense. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
they make great food, so we go there fairly often. Yeah, but she decided to tell my parents that we take her to a biker bar all the time. So yeah, that was fun.
So I was getting a lecture at 30 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Well, between that and then, so yeah, they were mad at me for that. But after which, she was talking to my brother, who still is at home because I'm a lot older than him, and talking about his job that he has, and she was asking him what he was saving his money for, and he said he was saving up for a car. And so she told him that she was saving up for a house.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Rubbing it in his face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's 9 years old, and yeah, telling her uncle that he's a scrub. So, yeah.
Jesus Christ, Josh, your kid's 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You are an old man. You were not.
He's like an aged fine wine.
Just gets more refined as you get older. That's true. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good story, Josh. Well, Josh, glad to have you here today. Shay Layton is also here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good.
I'm just giving awkward.
I know. I feel like he's waiting to say something witty. Can't think of it. No. I'm really good.
Do we save him? Do we let it
I
just
know.
sit there?
I wanted to, but I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be a dick and sit there and watch it unfold. No, I'm really.
I feel like
great.
that's the story of our podcast. You guys just watch the terror unfold.
Watch as you helplessly ramble on, trying to figure out the correct words.
Somebody say something, for God's sake.
Please. No, I've been really good this week. I didn't have to work a bunch, which is really nice. So I admittedly and honestly was a terrible member of society. Sat down for 3 days straight and just played The Witcher 3. It was great. I loved it. I've been loving the game, but we're not here to talk about Witcher 3 today. So I've also been doing a bunch of research on this year in terms of gaming. I'm really excited for that. Other than that, though, not too much exciting going
Just living
on in my
life.
life. Yeah.
Yeah,
about it.
Witcher 3 is like Voldemort right now. He who shall not be named for a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's
He said
Man.
immediately after naming Voldemort.
right.
My girlfriend is a huge Harry Potter fan. She gets so mad when I do that. It's not
Does she
intentional.
really?
My Harry Potter etiquette it's playful mad, you know what I mean? She's like Harry Potter to her is like Game of Thrones for me. It's
You should tell her My Little Pony's not real.
all right.
That might be taking it too far.
It is real, okay?
Harry Potter fans, man, they do not fuck around.
They're fervent. They are fervent. I will
fervent.
give.
Um,
They're
Frothy
very,
even.
very empowered.
I'm excited for our listeners to hear that in a couple weeks, though, because we already started talking about Witcher 3 privately, and I have a feeling that's going to be one of our most divisive podcasts.
Yes, indeed. But the game is so expansive, so that's why I'm really excited to talk about it here in a few weeks.
Yeah, we got to digest it for a while. So, hell yeah, glad. And also, Shay, I spent a lot of my time this week, so I've been having a lot of anxiety issues and kind of battling depression and stuff like that, which I'm not going to go into on this podcast because this is a happy place. But I had a little more time. I had to take a little bit of time from work off. So, Shay, being the good lad that he is, after our podcast last week for Games of the Year, decided he was going to mail me and Fish Oxenfree.
Mail as an email.
You know, it's transfer, Steam gift, whatever you want to say.
Like all the kids are doing these days.
Yeah. See that's how we roll. I physically mail things to people because I still buy console games, and Shay is, using technology properly. But yeah, so I finally got around to playing Oxenfree. I wanted to talk to you guys briefly about it because that's a really cool game. It's a really cool game.
It's a cool game. It's fun. Do you want to delve into it, or do you want to wait until Fish gets to it in a few weeks?
Let's be honest here, Fish. Are you ever going to get to Oxenfree?
Actually, I had plans to play it this weekend because I kind of did the stuff that I needed to do throughout the week. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna jump into that game. How long is the campaign again?
It's like 5 hours, dude. It's not long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good,
no,
good.
I think I
If
finished it in
if that.
4 hours. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I like those short games. I'll definitely tear through it tonight or tomorrow night.
I believe in you.
Yeah,
Thank
because you still got The Witcher. We are just shoving a bunch of shit on Fish's plate. I know Fish ain't gonna finish The Witcher in time. I just want
I don't
him
even know if he's gonna start Witcher on time. That game is so immersive and expansive.
Well,
Yeah.
if you could get like 5 or 6 hours in there, Fish, at least you could talk about it. 'Cause-
Yeah, definitely. I'll probably just get because I missed out on that sale on PSN where it was like $25. I'm probably just gonna get the original game because I saw some of them for $20, and I'll probably go from there and just play the original game, not any of the DLC or any of that. Unless you guys advise that we do that.
That's probably plenty.
Yeah.
Like
But
really, with an open world game like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Me and Shay were actually talking about that before the show. That this is one of the first times I've played a game and like been overwhelmed, like stressed by how much shit there is to do in that game.
Yeah, no, I mean, like in previous podcasts back through